Welcome to another episode of your favorite libertarian, and hopefully the not exciting conclusion of the Surefire dual fuel Scout review. If you haven't seen part one of this series, this unfortunate series, be sure to go to my channel and watch that, or there'll also be a link to that video at the end of this video as well. But at the end of it, great review. Up until that point, everything was awesome. It actually runs awesome with the CR123A batteries and is super bright, but an issue was revealed once I put the 18650 battery in this body. And for those of you who don't know, these 18650 batteries, Surefires at least, I can't really speak for other ones, but this takes up to 5 hours to be fully charged. And when it is, there's two little holes here and they'll both light up green. So for sure this was charged, and kind of day two of my review of this flashlight was able to commence and be completed once this was charged. And once I put this battery in this body, a major issue was revealed, and that was this dual fuel head. So for whatever reason, the 123As would work great with this dual fuel head. Once I put the 18650 batteries in, this head was super dim and was flickery. So I contacted Surefire's customer service, and this next portion of the video will be my experience with the customer service department. So we'll take it from when I first reached out to them and emailed them on the 17th of January. All right, I'm gonna try to do this as quickly and as painlessly as possible in talking about how I started the warranty process and where it's ended, or hopefully ended so far. On the 17th of January, I emailed technical support at surefire.com. That was on a Sunday, so I figured it's not during their business hours, they're not gonna reply to me today. I'll check back at the end of day tomorrow and see if there had been any word. So the 18th, I checked my email, no reply. So then on the 19th, I gave them a phone call at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is when they opened. No wait time, got a person right away in technical support, told them about the troubleshooting I had done and what I thought the issue was, referenced the email that I had sent previously, and within 10 minutes of me explaining the issue, him getting my information and confirming with an email, he said that in 48 hours I would receive a UPS tracking label for me to slap on a box and ship out this flashlight that I have to the warranty department. One thing to note about the conversation that I thought was odd, there was no apology for a brand new flashlight not working correctly. I thought that was kind of odd, but I figured, hey, whatever. The important thing is that they're going to make it right. They're going to fix whatever's wrong with it or replace it. January 20th, I received a UPS shipping label in my inbox, printed it out, and then on the 21st, I was able to leave the house, go to the UPS store, and drop off the package so it could be shipped to Surefire. January 26th, I got an email from Surefire stating that they had received the flashlight. 7 days later, I was kind of wondering what was going on with the light in the warranty department, so I shot an email over and asked, hey, what's up? Have you had a chance to look at the flashlight? Have you diagnosed the issue? Any information you can give me? And very quickly they responded, which was the good thing. The bad thing was they just said, yeah, we're super busy. We get a lot of warranty work. There's no ETA on when you're going to get your flashlight back or get a replacement. 6 days after that, which if you're keeping track and doing the math, that would be the 8th of February, I received an email stating that the replaced or repaired flashlight was on its way back to me, and they provided a tracking number. That tracking number said that I would be getting it the 11th, and that was true. On the 11th, which is actually the day that I'm filming this very video to give you the latest news with this flashlight, I received it. So let's talk about that. Well, 25 days later, I finally have my flashlight back that I bought brand new. What did they include in the package, you might be wondering, after all of this inconvenience and time spent not having the flashlight, having the experience that I did of a brand new flashlight not working correctly. Well, let me show you. Besides the brand new head that they included and all of the things that you saw in my previous video where I do the unboxing, they also included a card from the warranty department, and I'll read it to you real quick. It says, "We hope you enjoy your newly repaired Surefire product for years to come. If you require any further assistance with an item covered by Surefire's no-hassle warranty, please call customer service," and they give the number that you can call or the place that you can go on the website to contact them. "We promise to do what it takes to keep your Surefire gear running smoothly. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve you." And then on the back it says, "Tested and inspected by," but there's no name. So I got this. I also, because I had used the sticker that came with the box, they also sent me another Surefire sticker. And lastly, this one I'm a little confused on. Let me know if you know what this is for. They also sent a rubber band. And that's it. That's all that came in the box. Other than that, I just got my same flashlight with a new head, and no apology, no additional swag. I assumed that obviously I would get the repair done and everything would be fine after that. But I was kind of thinking that maybe there'd be some swag or something, I don't know. But if you're expecting that, don't get your hopes up. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the moment of truth. Will the flashlight work now that it's back from the warranty department? I'm going to go ahead and remove the brand new head, insert my freshly charged 18650 battery, like so, and we shall see if we have that super dim light and if we have the flickering. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the light off, and I'm going to have this be the light, and we'll see how it looks. Before that though, I'll go ahead and shine it in a lit room so you can get an idea. So if you remember the video from before where I show how it's like a really amber and really, really dim flickering light on my hand, and actually also compare this with my EDC L2T, this is not that. This is much brighter. So very happy about this. Now, is it brighter than 1200 lumens? This is supposed to be 1500 lumens. Let's find out. All right, so again, my EDC L2T, this is 1200 lumens. This with the 18650 should be 1500 lumens. So I'm gonna go ahead and, it's kind of hard to do this because this doesn't have a clicky tail cap, but there is 1200 lumens. There is 1500 lumens. I don't know if you can tell if one looks brighter than the other from the camera, but if I shine these on a wall, I would say it's kind of hard to say. Maybe at distance I'd be able to tell better, but the candela is a little bit different as well for these two. So I would say that probably this is brighter, but I'm not a scientist, so I couldn't tell you for sure. And I'm not a lightologist either. But one thing's for sure, this is much brighter than it was with the 18650 in it in the last video. And I'm very happy about that. Now let's turn off the lights and see how bright it makes the darkness. So this is without the light on, and that is with it on. Whoa! It's definitely bright. All right, let's turn it back off. and back on. Whoa. Off. On. It's more like it. One thing I would be remiss not to double check. Now that it works with the 18650 battery, does it work with the CR123A batteries? That's probably something we should test. So I'll go ahead and put these in. And we will now try it with the CR123As. Okay, we're still good. No flickering, no issues with that. So now this is truly a dual fuel flashlight, which I'm very pleased with. Okay, got my EDC flashlight back up and running. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave this 18650 battery in here because this is the brighter option of the two. So I think now we have the best of both worlds. We have something that will run the 123As at 1200 lumens, and we have something that will run the 18650 batteries at 1500 lumens. And that is what I was hoping to get when I originally bought this. Now that we've done our testing, our very short, very non-scientific testing, I think what we need to do now is put this back on the BCM build, and I'll go over some things that I would recommend you do when securing the flashlight and making sure that nothing's walking out. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need, obviously, the flashlight itself. You'll need some blue Loctite, and you will also need a flathead screwdriver. So first, what you'll want to do is put some blue Loctite on the threads of this screw here. And that will ensure that once you tighten this, it will stay in place. And you are using blue Loctite because you don't want it to stay in place forever. So first we're going to apply some of this blue Loctite. You don't need a whole lot, just do a little bit. Boop. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you need. Then we're going to take our upper. And I actually, with the Sharpie, I marked where I had this before because I like the spot that I had it. I'm going to tighten this down. All right, so that's as tight as that screw is going to get without breaking stuff. Now, one thing that I like to do with my equipment is put witness marks on it. So once you have this and the blue Loctite has set and you have your set screw tightened here, I would recommend putting witness marks with some type of paint pen. I use a Sharpie green paint pen. It's a great way to mark my mags so people know that they're my mags when I'm taking a class, and also for witness marks for other things like my optics and various other things that I have attached. Forget the last ingredient. This is a Sharpie paint pen. It's an oil-based Sharpie. That way you know when you're doing I&Is or inventory and inspection, you can tell if everything's good to go or if something's right about to fall off. So we'll go ahead and do a little witness mark here. So I have one there. And then I think I'm just going to go right here along this line. So you should be able to see there's one of my lines. There's my other witness mark right there. So if it does walk out, we will know. Besides the flashlight we just finished up, we've got a lot of other content coming. on a lot of other cool stuff. So if you want to see anything that you've seen in this video more, maybe the BCM build, maybe some of this stuff, maybe get an update on this guy, stay tuned. Well, that's going to do it for me and the Surefire Scout Dual Fuel. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All the algorithm things. And I will keep you up to date. I will actually be running this in a low light long gun class. And I will be running this and this in a low light handgun class. So I will keep you guys up to date on how those do. And until then, stay free. God bless.